Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we ended up getting our very first major Battlefield 6 reveal, with the official reveal trailer being premiered here. And so today I wanted to go through, break down the trailer itself, take a look at that, and then see all the details that we have so far for Battlefield 6. Obviously been a very busy past couple of weeks when it comes to Battlefield news in general. Been covering some of it here on the main channel, some of it on the second channel as well. If you guys want to continue to see this kind of content, a great way to do so is by dropping a like on the video, leaving me a comment down below. And of course, if you want to stay in the know for everything happening, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's jump into our Battlefield 6 worldwide reveal. The countdown timer that has started beforehand is like some news conference or something going on. I'm not sure. We'll see if anything happens in this 2-minute and 40-second countdown. If not, I'll just be cutting to the start of the trailer. But this is kind of interesting. This is kind of cool. What is going on here? So as far as expectations go with this, as this countdown continues, I'm assuming a lot of this is going to be a reveal for a reveal. Like, this will probably be largely narrative, maybe lore based, story based, and then it will ultimately end revealing the reveal event that should be happening at the end of the month, according to leaks, like the 31st. We're going to find out here momentarily, but that's what I have to imagine a lot of this is. I'm really curious to see if we get actual full-on gameplay, or if this is going to be basically exclusively story based here. And then also if it's going to tease anything definitively for multiplayer, definitively for battle royale, which has been rumored as well. Like, they could drop some major bombs here in terms of information, depending on what modes they're fully revealing. If this is going to be campaign exclusive, a little bit of everything, time is going to tell here. But this is an interesting start to a teaser trailer. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this as far as like a YouTube premiere goes. Typically it's like the YouTube automated countdown, not an actual camera feed from the game, presumably. We did get like a little lore based teaser yesterday showing like NATO being attacked and stuff like that as a part of like the campaign and the storyline there. So we'll have to see where this leads. With this trailer, we're gonna first watch it through, live react together. I don't know how much audio I'll be able to include. Battlefield loves copyrighted music in their trailers. It's always really good. I recommend you check it out for yourself as well. But we're gonna watch it through initially once, just live, and then we'll go through and probably break it down and see if there's any other details that Battlefield puts out. Game engine footage, not actual gameplay, so keep that in mind. Oh, we're seeing full attacks. That's the Brooklyn Bridge. Little fighter jet. I will say it's not obviously gameplay footage, but the graphics look beautiful. Battlefield Studios. What we got? This is some SEAL Team 6, Task Force 141-esque stuff. Oh! So Brooklyn's under attack. Well, I'm pretty sure I have to cut audio off there because they're playing copyrighted music, but Pax Armada is going to be the villain here, it seems like. Tanks rolling through the streets. Oh my word, that looks sick, dude. Carousel is on fire in the background. Oh, what an environment. That looks gorgeous. That, not so much. It was a lot of explosions. Launch of missiles. They just blew up a dam? Is that a pyramid? Like I said, we'll go through and rewatch a lot of this. There's a lot of helicopters smashing into a lot of things in this trailer so far. Giant mountain in the background. Sledgehammer. And a lot of bridges are taking a lot of damage in this trailer as well. Where's Spider-Man when you need him? The wingsuits. Oh, could that have been something? I mean, it's likely campaign, but you never know. Battlefield 6. Multiplayer reveal July 31st. So we've got it official now, and you can wishlist now. And then they want us to watch a 2042 trailer. So we have it official now. July 31st, we are getting the full-on multiplayer reveal, as was leaked a few days ago. There's going to be a Call of Duty Next style event in which Battlefield goes through and reveals multiplayer entirely, it would seem, they are specific in their phrasing there, so they don't mention anything about Battle Royale or what could be going on there. We know there's a lot going on with BR. It's been in the Battlefield game files for a while now. I've covered it in some videos in the past with different leaks and how gameplay is going to function and what's going on there. But this was a reveal for a reveal, as I expected in that countdown trailer initially, of course. But now we have it confirmed. 31st of July, we're going to have that multiplayer gameplay reveal. We're going to learn a whole lot more about this. Battlefield did also confirm on Twitter just the other day as well, for what it's worth, the open beta indirectly. So real quick, before we jump back to that trailer, just to break down a little bit more, they did obviously tease this original like preview image earlier today, just showing off like a thumbnail for the trailer. They had this trailer yesterday with Pax Armada rises as NATO cracks their motto, our protection, your peace. But then Battlefield also posted this the other day saying open weapons versus closed weapons, obviously a big deal with the classes here. Should you be able to use snipers with any class, or do you have to be a specific class? If you want to use LMGs or shotguns or rifles or whatever, do you need to be using specific classes or entirely open? They said we're going to do both, and this is in direct response to community feedback, which is really cool. Starting at open beta, which I imagine we're going to learn about. We already have the leaked date being August 4th, but we'll probably learn about that on the 31st with the multiplayer reveal. Starting at open beta, players can choose official playlists with signature weapons locked to class or not. More to come, so we should have details on this in the coming days. But let's now jump back to the trailer and just take a look at it once more. We also, for what it's worth, got this slight description of the game as well. Charlie Intel reports on this. In Battlefield 6, the series' incredible blend of visceral combat, epic warfare, and player freedom returns. Blow through walls and bring down buildings for a tactical advantage, or take to the skies in white-knuckle dogfights. Take part in a war filled with tanks, fighter jets, and sweeping combat at a grand scale. But remember, the deadliest weapon is your squad. That's like the same tagline as Call of Duty, like the best weapon is your team or whatever that they had a little bit ago. So I do want to go through here in about half playback speed, 50% speed, just to see if we can see some other stuff. We'll go in slow motion since obviously, and I muted so the audio isn't too crazy here, and just see what we missed on our initial walkthrough and listen through here. Obviously, chaos is ensuing. America is under attack here by presumably Pax Armada. That's going to be the evil agency, evil force that we're going up against in this. So this is definitely a narrative-driven trailer, story-based here, and obviously rendered out. So as far as one-to-one gameplay goes, what we're seeing is not necessarily that. It is rendered in engine and whatnot, but whole lot of explosions, whole lot of levolution and things getting destroyed as per Battlefield usually has here. Battlefield Studios. Little breach and clear style missions here though. This kind of reminds me of the one mission from MW 2019. Obviously it's not under Nightfall or anything. Clean House, whatever it was called, where you go through and you like breach the house as Task Force 141. One of my favorite missions ever in Call of Duty, just for how crazy it is. Kind of getting similar vibes here. You've got this task force and then a helicopter crashes through an entire building, as seemingly happens a lot in this 2-minute long trailer here, which is kind of insane. So I'd assume that's the president talking there that's addressing the media. You've got Brooklyn Bridge, I believe it is, in the background there. Yeah, presidential address or whatever there. Straight down the street, though, we got like a smaller helicopter, a one-person flying through. And then you got like the whole army outpost here that's going out to battle on the field, some would say, even perhaps, right? Got some other helicopters like the cargo helicopters in the back. Do we ever get a clean look at this guy's face to actually see who it is? I don't think we do. Get a couple looks at some weapons here. LMG there, sniper there. I think there was a rifle before there. Obviously, Battlefield, known for a lot of its vehicular gameplay as well. We see a lot of fighter jets. We see a lot of helicopters. The tanks, I promise I didn't time that perfectly, but I feel like it kind of did. The tanks blasting through the streets as well. More levolution. That guy's got to have a lot of splinters there. Seemingly another bridge falling down. That's an interesting mechanic there. Like almost like a ledge climb, if you will, where you can boost your teammates up. I wonder if that'd be a feature that you could actually use across the board in game, or if that was simply a cinematic there. The environments here look crazy. We're gonna rewind just a little bit there. Like this area, this mountain region, little river running through the center of it as well, looks absolutely sick. Like this, if it's gonna be a full-on map, it might just be like a little cinematic shot here, but that as a map would be crazy. Having mountains of that scale would be pretty wild. Just rolling through the desert here. Again, another helicopter going down and smashing into something. Get another look at some characters. Presumably we're seeing that guy a lot. This is Task Force 141 vibes for sure. We're seeing that one character a lot though. He's got to be probably one of the main guys in the overall storyline here. More missiles, more levolution, whole lot of explosions. This is insane too. Like again, Battlefield, known for its levolution, if you will, blowing up a whole dam and causing a flood here. once more, storyline based, story driven trailer here. So we don't know how much of this could actually tether to multiplayer, but imagine that's a thing you could do in multiplayer here, where you could actually blow up a whole dam. There are pyramids in the background there. I was right when I saw that on first glance. We got the anti-air stuff, fighting more helicopters, more explosions. It's a bad day to be a helicopter when Battlefield is dropping a trailer, is what I'm learning here. Smashing through the buildings again. I mean, I'm hoping we can expect a lot of this similar level chaos and destruction to bleed into multiplayer, not just within the campaign here. Giant mountain in the background here as well behind that explosion. More wilderness shots, which is really cool, just on some some four-wheelers, some ATVs. Really interesting differences in a lot of the environments here. We're in the desert, then we're in a more lush mountain, and now we're back in New York here with the Statue of Liberty, all the bridges, Brooklyn, obviously, from earlier on in the trailer. So we are all over the place here, which is cool. I feel like that's going to offer up a lot of diversity for gameplay. It's not going to be a lot of, wow, these maps all kind of look the same. These maps all kind of feel the same. You're going to have some more flatland desert spots. You might have some more mountainous regions. This guy's looking very inquisitive, holding a knife there, thinking about what he's going to stab with it, I'd have to imagine. More tanks blasting through walls here. Little underground, like railroad sort of vibes there. This is another interesting shot too. This could absolutely just be like the infill of a mission for sure. Like you're dropping into this mountainous region here via wingsuit, but also, I mean, this would kind of vibe with a battle royale. I'm just saying. Be very cool there as well. More fighter jets getting taken out. Anything that's airborne, basically a bad day for that. Guy's very upset. He didn't get to stab anything with that knife from before. That's a whole building getting taken out by an explosion as well. So we are completely leveling everything here. And of course, Battlefield 6. So really interesting reveal trailer. It doesn't tell us too much about gameplay, but it does show us this game's scale, which does seem to be pretty massive. The 31st, though, is when we're going to learn a whole lot more about this. So mark your calendars. I'll definitely be covering, the major stuff from this. So stay tuned for that by hitting that subscribe button. If you want to also stay informed over on the second channel, that'll be linked down in the description below. More Immortal over there. But that's going to wrap things up. If you guys enjoyed the Battlefield coverage today, be sure to drop a like. And once more, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.